speaking of cancellations. Ooh, this is not looking so good. This is not looking so good. Actually, let me move my ugly face down here really quick. All right, let me go ahead and do that. Let's go and do that. All right. This comes to us from IGN. So, EA cancels Black Panther game and closes cliffhanger games. This is not good. Now, Black Panther would have been a really cool game. Like, would have been imagine getting a Black Panther in the style of like Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, but with like better controls, like Spider-Man PS4, PS5. Like that would be actually really cool. Like you get like wall climb, wall jump and shit like that. Like of course he won't have like web swinging, but like it'll be really, really similar to that, and the combat will be really, really good. But we're never gonna get it now. We're never gonna get it now. Holy crap. EA is canceling its planned Black Panther game and shutting down developer Cliffhanger Games, IGN has learned. In an email sent to staff from EA Entertainment president Laura Milley said that these changes, alongside other recent cancellations, layoffs, are being done to sharpen our focus and put our creative energy behind the most significant growth opportunities. EA has been pretty shit for the past they've been pretty damn bad for the past several years now. And the only thing that's sort of keeping them afloat is the sports game. I think the sports games are the only ones that's actually keeping them up, right? I'm not sure. They do have Sims, and they do have some Star Wars, but man, this is actually really bad. I would say give Black Panther, since that game is now canceled, I would say if you could give it to another company, they can probably work on it. But as long as it's not Insomniac, now if it is Insomniac, as long as there's no Sweet Baby or Sweet Baby adjacent company, or I guess your narrative company in charge of it or anywhere near it, right? When asked for an exact number of individuals impacted, EA declined to comment. That means that there's a crap ton of people that got let go. If they're declining to comment, you're not talking about the project is gone. You're talking about the entire developer. The entire game's developer was completely gutted. That means you have hundreds to thousands of people, right? Because you're also talking about people who are in HR, the mail person, like the whole studio is gone. IGN understands the total of number of affected individuals in the wave is less than roughly 300 roles cut last month across Respawn and EA's fan care teams, but cannot confirm by how much. These decisions are hard. They affect people we've worked with, learned from, and shared real moments with. Well, clearly, this is all just PR bullcrap. Is because the bottom line is their bottom dollar. If they're not making any money, and you have games like Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, making a crap ton of money, sold 3.3 million copies in 33 days. That's pretty insane. Like how? And here's the thing: a lot of people are saying that, oh well, you can't compare that. No, you can. You 100% can. It's because you're getting destroyed by AA studios or indie studios. They're completely they're basically wiping the floor with their money, is because of how good they are, and the fact that that game is also on Game Pass day one. You have no freaking excuse. You have bloat. You have no roadmap. Everything that comes out, it has some kind of stupid battle pass in it. Why would anyone actually continue playing your games, right? There are going to be some, EA fanboys out there, right? Now, if EA actually went back to doing cool EA stuff, EA Sports, big. EA Sports is in the game, right? How about you make good stuff? How about you make good, Star Wars stuff? You guys still have Star Wars, all right? So I don't get it, but I just feel like they're just wasting money. They overhired during COVID, and then now to get rid of everyone. Now, everyone probably could have seen this coming, is because we haven't really gotten like a huge banger from EA in a while, at least from what I recall, right? Because I don't play EA games anymore. You see, as of past rounds of layoffs, EA is endeavoring to place effective individuals in other roles across the company. I've gone through layoffs before, where, like with my company that I work in, they basically dissolved one of the projects is because they were in production for like 8 years and it never came out. So what happened was that they basically rolled over them onto our project. But when that happened, there was a lot of redundancy, and with redundancy comes layoffs. It's because you're gonna have like a bunch of people working here and they cost a shit ton of money to employ. So they're just gonna get rid of all of them, which is exactly what happened, right? And usually it's not everyone that that got rolled over actually got a job, right? Because they have, okay, we're either gonna roll you over, and if there isn't a spot for you, we're just gonna let you go. Because for like middle management and senior level management, or maybe even like the executive management, they're not gonna have like 2 executive producers on a project. They're not gonna do that. Same thing with art directors. They're not gonna have 2 art directors or 2 leads or anything like that. So it's usually like the bottom, like I would say like mid-level to like lower level. That's usually those people will get rolled over. But if all these people are like middle level or like high, like executive level, they're all gonna get let go because they're just trying to save money at the end of the day. At the end of the day. I see. The company has made use of this placement program with each round of layoffs in recent years, an effort that remains possible despite the constant team cuts, likely due to EA seemingly drastically increasing headcount on other teams at the same time. Like I said, a lot of companies overhired during COVID. They overhired. It's because they thought that they're gonna continue to, I guess you would say, keep the same amount of people playing their game. But of course, immediately after COVID ended, after the pandemic, your numbers basically just dropped down to where they were before, or maybe even worse, right? Per GameSpot reporting, EA employed 800 more people as of March of this year than it did in the same. So they hired 800 more people for bloat. This is, and I guarantee you, several of them are actually DEI hires, and maybe even DEI consultants or DEI directors or some crap, right? At the end, Milei's email continues, and company is focusing on a small handful of franchises going forward: Battlefield, The Sims, Skate, and Apex Legends. Milei also reassures EA will continue to invest in its Iron Man game at Motive and third Star Wars Jedi game, as well as it to maintain its mobile business despite today's cuts, while BioWare works on Mass Effect, the next Mass Effect. Additionally, last year, CEO Andrew Wilson announced the company would be moving away from development of future licensed IP that we do not believe will be successful in our changing industry. This sort of reminds me of Ubisoft, right? When Ubisoft got basically bailed out by Tencent, it's like, we're going to focus on these games that we know will sell. And that's it. Stop dying. I'm sorry. I'm choking on some small dicks here, all right? But yeah, the email doesn't mention EA Sports, but it is due to Milei running EA Entertainment, whilst EA Sports is a separate division. IGN understands that the sports division is unaffected by these changes for now. Well, here's the thing. No matter what, any release, such as FIFA or 2K, NFL, NBA, or whatever sports game, people will buy it even though it's the exact same crap that came out last year with a minor update in roster. 2K26 is mildly graphically, better, and you get a little bit better motion controls or anything like that, but you get more characters. That's about it. Nothing else. It's basically the same thing. So people will buy it no matter what. I don't think sports is going to get affected at all. The sports, like FIFA, people love FIFA, all right? Notably, Marvel and EA's agreement for Black Panther was part of the 3-game deal that included Iron Man and a third unannounced title. IGN understands this partnership will continue to with Motive Studios leading future Marvel titles. EA provided the following statement regarding the deal with Marvel to IGN, attributed to Melee. Our partnership with Marvel remains strong, and our multi-title long-term collaboration continues. Man. Well, we'll see. We'll see where this goes. Yo, Beardo, thank you so much for the raid, man. Thank you. Shout out to the Raiders, man. Shout out everyone. Thank you, Beardo, for the raid, man. Thank you. Hope you guys had a good day. Hope you had a great stream. Hopefully, you defended Super Earth. Hopefully. But thank you, man. A little has shown on Black Panther so far since its announcement in 2023, though we know from a drop listing that it was being a single-player action-adventure open-world game. Black Panther was being developed by the newly formed, now closed Cliffhanger Games, which was formed in 2023 with some former developers of Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, and headed by Kevin Stevens. So, man, you would have gotten the really cool, the engine, like, I forgot what it was called, but the engine that Shadow of Mordor did for their fighting, which would have been really, really good, man. Good fun, man. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. X-Wing 4. Yo, shout out to all the Raiders. Shout out. Thank you for the raid, Beardo. Hope you have a great night, man. These cuts come to the heels of multiple other rounds of layoffs and cancellations at EA over the last few years, especially in 2025. Just this last month, EA laid off 300 people, including 100 at Respawn, while canceling an in-development Titanfall game. I feel bad for Jeremy. And another incubation project. Earlier this year, EA restructured BioWare, moving some developers to other projects and laying off the others. Now, here's the thing. Why is this important, and why did this game fail? Why did this game fail? It's because of this. We know this was gonna fail anyways. It's because of this, right? Sweet Baby Inc. employee and current EA's Marvel's Black Panther narrative designer seen proudly bragging that previous title Validate had no white people on dev team. This is probably what was gonna happen with the Black Panther game. No white people in my video game. This is crazy. So you get what you freaking deserve. Get woke, go broke, rip bozo, rest in piss, you won't be missed. And she is going back to McDonald's where she belongs. Now, I could be a little racist and say that maybe she go back to KFC. But I think McDonald's is doing pretty well. They have some good fries there. And I believe that, McDonald's is paying like a $15, $20 an hour minimum wage now here in California. So I think that could be pretty good. Hey, the no tax on tip. Hey, that's pretty good too. No tax on tip. In the future, no tax on overtime. Hey, you put them fries in the bag. Yeah, imagine hearing her story. Like, oh man, I was doing good, man. Oh man, I was working at EA. I was making Black Panther, man. I was doing good, man. It's like, bitch, just put the fries in the bag. Just put the fries in the bag, man. Look, you're an NPC. What can I do to speed up the process so I can get my food? All right, bitch, I just want my filet of fish. I just want my filet of fish Fridays. Bring back $1 filet of fish Fridays. All right, are you paying $15 for a Big Mac or something? Here in California, a meal from like a super size, they don't have that crap anymore, but the large meal for a Big Mac, it's like $8 or $10. It's not cheap. She got Waffle House written all over her. Look, if you're not gonna, you should hire the best people for the job. Now, if they happen to be black, then so be it. More power to you. But if you're going to give up a nice Asian boy, you're going to sacrifice the good Asian boy for a black person, is because you don't want Asian people working at your company, that's pretty racist. And I'm glad they canceled this game. And I want to see more. I wonder what's going to happen with Ubisoft moving forward, because they're still at the beginning phase of the let go. So we're not sure what's going to happen there, but I would like to see more of these companies going broke. I love to see this happen. All right. I love to see me and Gray talked about this on Project Agro for some time now. And I can't wait for them not to have a job and just go back to McDonald's.